KO Stay Running here with Tarik Robinson O'Hagan of Woonsocket, winner here in the hammer throw. Kind of what we expected, but 231, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, 230 1 inch.
230 1 inch, and then also winning the college hammer, right?
6K.
6K, how far did you throw there?
I ended at 221 to qualify for U20s.
So, Tarik, are you going to be happy with that for, a season opening throw?
I'm definitely happy with both those because I didn't expect me to come open up at 230 and 221, but that was definitely the goal.
I was watching a couple of your throws. Seems like you were pretty consistent too. You stayed out of foul trouble too, it seemed like, for the most part. But how did you like the way the series went too for you?
I like the series. I was really trying to be smooth the whole time, trying to catch a rhythm because I haven't practiced with the comp ball in like a year. So throwing the practice ball compared to comp ball is totally different things, and we just ended indoor. So I was just trying to be smooth, and I really was. My series are pretty consistent. I think all my throws are either 226, 228, 229, and 230 at the end, and then the 6K was kind of up and down, but I was around 215 the whole time. So then I pulled the last one out for the qualification throw, so I'm pretty happy with the series.
So Tarik, last year 238, right? A PR for you?
I think it's 236.6.
236.6. State record, been around there for a while, since 1999. I believe it's like 255 or something like that. Do you think that's catchable?
Yeah, of course. That's what we're shooting for this year. I mean, I opened at 230 already, so it's the beginning of the season. We're just getting back in and lifting after not lifting for 2 weeks, so I'm pretty sore. I feel like it's in my reach. I'm actually shooting for higher than the 255. I'm probably going to try to shoot for like 260 this year. Don't want to jinx it, but...
What do you think you need to do to make that big a jump? Because that's an awful big jump.
It's a little technical issues, but mostly probably the weight room because I'm really behind in the weight room, missing that 2 years, and this is my first year back in the weight room, so I'm getting my numbers up to around where they're at my sophomore year. But I feel like towards the end of the summer where my numbers are where they're supposed to be, those throws will be coming out pretty easy. But I also have the shot put and the discus to worry about too. But if I focus on the hammer a little bit more, that's what will probably get me to that 255 and over.
But Tarik, let's talk about that outdoor season you had. It's an outdoor season like we haven't really seen from anyone from Rhode Island. Came an inch from sweeping all the weight events at all the nationals that you went to, at all 3 nationals that you went to, throwing nearly 70 feet in the shot put, throwing a state record, right, 85 feet. But the top 2 throws in the country in both the shot and the weight. But my guess is, I think I've talked to you about this before, it's kind of what you expected out of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about, if you go back to our old videos, we talked about me hitting 70 indoor, so I didn't reach that goal, but the 85 was the goal I wanted in the weight, so I reached that, and I reached the 85, which was pretty exciting for me, but I really wanted that 70 foot, even though I hit the 69, but I didn't touch 69 after that. I ended up at, I think, 68 for Nike, and then the 65 at the New Balance was pretty not excited for me. I was pretty mad about that, but it happens. I can't win all 4 events in 3 days, so it just happens.
And it seems like right when you fouled out of the state meet and the weight throw, you just took off. I'm guessing that was good inspiration for you.
Yeah, after I fouled out, I was pretty mad at myself, but at the end of the day, I already knew my man Asher was taking after. It was either me or Asher, and once I fouled out, I already knew Asher was winning, so all I had to do was go focus on the shot because I had that after the weight event, so I just went over to practice the shot.
But it seemed like you got some motivation from that after. I mean, because it seems like the New England, you came back and that's when you threw the 85, right?
Yeah, because I knew what my problem was. I stopped working with the hammer, the 6K, before the state meet, and we were just focused on the weight because the day before that I was throwing 82s easy, but I think because I was focused so much on the weight, that day I got in there, the technique of the hammer kind of wasn't there at the same time, so I was following all my throws. So I just went back to practicing with the 6K, and after that, that's when I hit the 85. And that was probably one of my favorite throws because I hit 85 twice, but that was the one throw that I felt like I had to put all my power into the throw. So that was my favorite throw.
And how about, let's again go back to that nationals. Like I said, came an inch from sweeping them all, but against a very good competitor from Massachusetts.
Yeah, my boy. He ended up not going to the Nike one the day before that, so he was already kind of more prepared in my opinion. But I fouled a lot of big throws that day. All I had to do was get around, and I had an easy 67, 68 foot throw, and I ended up fouling one in the cage that was at 69 feet, but it was like 2-3 feet on top of the cage, and I just couldn't save a throw. So if you can't save a throw, you're not gonna win the meet. And that's just what the case was that day. But I'm ready for this outdoor redemption. You know what I'm saying?
And I know in the shot put you want that 70-footer before you get out of high school.
Yeah, I want that 70 foot before I even go to the nationals, because I've been really working hard since freshman year to get to 70. I worked harder in the shot put than I worked in the hammer, and I still haven't reached my goal in the shot. So I still got to get there, hit the 70 foot, get into the 70 club, and join all the big guys.
Which you've actually done, right, in practice? Have you done 70 feet?
Yeah,
Is that what I hear?
I've hit 70 a few times in practice, but that's the outdoor shot. Indoor is totally different. It's only a small amount of people that hit 70 indoors, so I really wanted that for myself. But, I mean, as long as I was consistent around 67, 68, I wasn't too mad about my season, because I can't reach all the goals in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
To be a superhero. So,
and you certainly accomplished a lot during the indoor season.
Yeah, I think I was only 2 feet away from being all-time in both events, put together combined feet and throws.
Really?
Indoor. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me from what you did.
Yeah.
So any big meets that you're going to outside of Rhode Island? Are you going to Penn or any of those meets?
We're not sure yet. We haven't planned it, but we're probably going to go to wherever all the other best throwers go to, so it's more competition, get the muscles, everybody getting intense throwing far.
Exactly.
So we're probably going to go to where all the competition's at, to be honest. So.
And in the weight throw, I mean, in the hammer, you got Asher.
Yeah,
I mean, and a few other people.
Yeah, this is my main guy right there. Me and Asher, we plan on taking over the country in the hammer this year. The weight's a different story, because Asher's not the biggest guy, but in the hammer, my man Asher's going to throw that hammer this year. And all the big guys got to keep up with Asher, so we'll see how that goes
Yeah, it
this year.
should be exciting. Well,
Very
Tarik, congratulations today, but again, good luck the rest of the season, and congratulations on a great indoor season. Like I said, it's been like none other, I think. I can't remember anybody doing so well as you did. But great job, and we'll talk to you soon, I'm sure.
So, guys.